ate, she ate, she ate away. She 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 ate, she ate, she ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena. Yeah.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. This sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that ripping off Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fighting a lead, my is all. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag, I'm done. My bag, I'm gone. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Room for this, I ain't.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of Miami. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from South Florida. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
44, ready.
Now the first carry for Isaiah Spiller. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ready, set.
A run. It's Spiller. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Ready.
They'll run with Spiller. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. That's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Pitts is the man in motion. They're going to go play action with the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out. This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got them backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short. Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Here's Spiller. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Spiller. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Each quarterback. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. He's still on his feet. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's caught. It's Isaiah Spiller. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Get set. Ready, set.
Tua gonna throw. That one complete to Johnston. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready. Get on.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That'll be taken in by Spiller. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Spiller. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Go ahead.
Now it's Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Throwing is Tua. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Spiller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Play action. It's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. You'll find Mostert out of the backfield. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Here's Tagovailoa. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
All right.
Here's Tua. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Let's go.
Third and long. Here's Tua. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. On the move past the 40. Still on his feet. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Miami. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will up the lead to 5. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will up it to a 2-point lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Falcons 16, Dolphins 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. You're going to go play action with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hey, 21 T8. Ready.
Two and out on 1st down. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Tua now on third down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is.
All right, come on.
If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got it at the 7. He is in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. Whoa! Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On second down, here's Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Pitts is the man in motion. Now the lefty Penix on first down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
drive will start on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Go ahead.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Go ahead.
They'll run. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Get set. Hut.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got it, tight end Hawkinson. And he's into the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Dolphins will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Ray McCloud on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get this to McCloud. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Ready. Shot.
simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Go ahead. Ready.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away.
Hey, get set.
So second down, and they'll run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down and 9.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Tua. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And this one online. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Now on second and long. They'll drop to throw. That complete to Algier. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the gun, it's Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Ready.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready, shot.
To throw is Tua. pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here's 1st down. To throw is Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go now. Crap roll 80. Pass to 11. Go street.
Again, it's Penix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. And I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Penix gonna throw again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. To throw again, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only did they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's 2. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
One last throw here for Tua. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Oh, yeah. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense
Survive.